Tom Gray here. This is a pedestal for my Deaden bench grinder that I made in a previous video. I'll link it in the description. It's got one disadvantage. It sounds a little hollow. So in this video, we're going to run an experiment called applying some Great Stuff big gap filler to the inside to see if we can dampen out some of that sound. Not sure if you can hear that, but it sounds a little bit hollow. So we're just gonna spooge it on there and see what effect it has. Either it does something or it doesn't. All right, the instructions say shake vigorously for 60 seconds. Failure to follow directions can result in injury or death. Handle responsibly. Doesn't really say how long it takes to cure. Okay, well, I don't know about the responsibly part, but start shaking. All right, that was more than 90 seconds, but I don't know if it was vigorous enough, but whatever. So just to give ourselves a little more reach, I just taped a fast food drink straw over the Great Stuff straw to get up in there a little further. I'll put a little light here so you can kind of see what, obviously it's pitch dark in there, but I'll try and not block the shot. And here it goes. Whoop. Well, that didn't work. So we're going without the straw. There it is at 6:46, 4 minutes later. Here it is at 6:52, still tacky. It's got a little skin on it, but it's still kind of soft. This might ruin the experiment, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to rotate this thing 180 degrees, since what is now the top has had gravity working on it. Now, well, it's still got a little bit of, still not quite hardened up. I'll let gravity pull it the other way. It is now 7:30, and the stuff on the that I dropped on the floor is gotten pretty cured. This is very spongy. The parts that are a little more exposed are pretty dry, but still spongy. It's now 8:40, so it's been a couple hours since I started. This is still spongy. Don't pay attention to my unfinished welds under here. But it's done expanding. I'm going to say it's probably cured up, or as cured up as it's going to get. So let's see what she sounds like. Now the moment of truth. That made quite a difference. That's, I don't know if this mic is picking it up, but this is way better. It sounds a lot more solid. The tinniness, the ringiness, obviously this is like a bell, right? You know, it's this open bottom thing that's bigger at the bottom than it is at the top. It's like a bell, but now it's a lot more solid. So let's try it with the grinder, see what happens. Even though this thing is not loud at all. I'm going to say that sounds better. Again, it might not pick up on this microphone, but whatever tinniness or ringiness was, even from this almost glass smooth grinder rotating, is gone. So I'm going to call this a success. Great job by Great Stuff. I'm going to use this trick in future projects. Well, this one's a success. So it's on to the next project. I'll see you there and then.